Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. Lauderhill, Florida. Jahreme Shelton, aka Jman, has been given a change of charge, a COC, by the Broward County Courthouse, ladies and gentlemen, where the case of Lauderhill, Florida, where Muscleman and Fordlawd was taken out in a brutal attack. Now we know there has been a change of charge, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, can't tell me. Say Jman now sing like a Tweety bird. I hate we all talk about. I gotta run the intro and make everybody forward. Cause you know the word. Share the files up. Me have a change of charge for Jman right now. So that means some deal I make. You are going to.
So from them X with the fire, them have to mix with the lightning. Them mix with the lightning, them have to mix with the thunder. Them mix with the thunder, them got to mix with the world. And they so black people put the wicked them under. Hey Babylon, me see them a fret and them a wonder. Who flash the lightning and who roll the thunder? Deep root flash the lightning and him roll the thunder. Babylon, me see that them a panda. Look how much of the youth them well them fret and kill, look how much them put under. How much of the youth them well them send a dove cut ya. Where Babylon the fire burn no longer. Babylon the proofs for that say you can't turn ya. Fire king, Rastaman and a real fire king. Whoa, fire king, Rastafari soldier and fire king. Yeah, balalang bang,
Pick up Deep Roots TV. Respect, make sure to tune in here every time.
Alright, my families and friends. Thank you for tuning in to Day Approach TV. You are going to. As you know, in the previous episode that we went over the charges that has been laid against Jahreme Shelton. We know him as Jman, in the vicious slaying of two Jamaicans in Jamaica Hill area, a place they call Deep Side, in the city of Lauderhill. Now Jman was arrested the 25th of October for an incident that he was allegedly involved in October 19, where two Jamaicans that are U.S. citizens were slain. One, Jeffrey Murray, aka Fordlawd, and the other one is known as Muscleman. His name is Dwayne Francis. But it seems like after being charged with first-degree murder, and statements has leaked from the Broward County Jail from Jman, say he not talk. His charges has now been downgraded, ladies and gentlemen. And me want to make you know where the charges has been downgraded to. Now remember October 19, your Argantee, was when the incident happens that shook the Jamaican community abroad and the yard to its core, because it appears that people from England, Canada, New York and them places, the Florida, and even Jamaica especially, in the St. James, Jamaica area, they so has tuned in to the news where the two young youth got taken out. Rumors went in the streets because the streets were talking allegedly that the Jamaican dancehall entertainer Squash was involved in the situation, allegedly. Now, the Lauderhill police apprehended Jahreme Shelton, aka Jman, because he reportedly checked in at a hospital in the next city, a city called Tamarack. So because of the similarity in the identity matching on the video cams that were available on his social media posting, his Instagram, he was identified. Also collaborated with evidence from the Homeland Security fingerprint facial recognition, also with the DNA that was gathered from the scene, from the blood trail that matched his run. The Broward County, the Lauderhill Police Department charged Jman with the murder of these two young men, Fordlawd and Muscleman, Jeffrey Murray and Dwayne Francis. So that's how we got to this point. Now remember now, he was charged with first degree murder that was punishable by death or life in prison. Now, to Jman's credit or credibility, there have been circulations in the social media. Say the yard man not talk. What you take man for? Informer. So there has been posts on social media backing saying, yeah man, Jman not talk because him not sell out whoever is involved, because it's allegedly that other people, 3 men specifically, elicited from the vehicle, because Jman was supposed to have been the one that came out the vehicle first and was having a conversation with one of the men that were slain, one of the 2 men that were slain. And they said that when he came out, the person, pulled a weapon and pop off on them. So after he recognized, Jahreme Shelton, Jman, aka the alleged producer of the dancehall artist Squash, once they recognized Jman, he relaxed, showing the body language that he recognized the person and they were friendly, not foe. Because of course if him pop off and them a foe, of course him would enlighten them with a different vibes. So this is saying that Jman, his charges has been downgraded. So them have here that the charge, them have COC, meaning change of charge, from murder in the first degree. And remember, there's 2 charges. So there was one murder in the first degree, and the other one was murder in the first degree because a 2 man get quenched. So there's going to be 2 of the same charges that is being changed. So it's saying that it's being changed to murder, dangerous, depraved, without premeditation. So basically, what happened, they must say, instead of with the first degree, which is premeditated, Jman basically has said him never know or them never roll over there with the pre-meds or the intention for that happen. But it's just another. That's the best thing the public pretender can get for him, providing the underlying circumstances that I'm sure full cooperation has been promised. You can't read in that, or you want to read in that, or not reading that if how you can add up. You can subtract. You can multiply. You are going to shoot me and tell me not tell no lie. Remember, hit that red subscribe button for me, people. And most of all, even if you don't subscribe, people, when you see the Rastaman content, leave your comment. Just let me know how you feel. If the topic makes sense. If my fluid. What me can do to improve, because I'm here to prove to the youth that a Rasta man can create something out of Jamaica that makes sense. So I try to be as professional as possible at times. But you see the Tweety Bird, and you see Jman right now. If both of them in a competition, me know Jman a win the Grammy. You guarantee for the best singer. Best New Singer Award. Not the best singer. Best New Singer Award. Because you see, the United States FBI me a research upon them, and them say, you know what? Jamaican make them go on tough. And me can't speak of the woman, so me know enough times I must demand them a survey. Them go on tough. But when you hold them and clamp them and tell them what them a go face, them sing like a bird. You hear those words. So you know, Jahreme Shelton, aka Jman, the alleged producer of dancehall Squash, has been caught because he was hit by bullets. I don't know. From the reports that the police were saying that he came out, greet the men, and then 3 men elicited and a barrage, 40 seconds of rounds were heard on the ring bell. I could only deduce that it was friendly fire that caught Jman. So the police really can't, unless the rumors that's in the street saying that after he made the run, he came back and let off 2 shellings in somebody. But even if that occurred, they might even have that as evidence to haul him to the grounds, to know that if he forfeit on the bargain that they have established, they can go back and charge him, because it's obvious he was an aggressor. Now, like I said in the previous episode that I laid down, there are multiple strategies, and I hope Jman understands. So when you have a public defender, that's just a public pretender. Because the public pretender usually want to become the prosecutor. So they have to work the state prosecutor, because one get more money. So they are usually friends. So the public pretenders are usually the younger lawyers. You are going to take. And the state prosecutor is usually the well-versed and well-knowledgeable. So like me as a family and friend, Jman appears to be in a world of hurt. He appears to be broke because him get a public pretender, or he's pretending. And he said early on in the vlogs that I've seen and the notes and the flex where he make at first, like most man who don't make, say him not talk. He not say nothing. But from the motions that I'm seeing that he have had a change of charge, it appears that he's singing better than Ella Fitzgerald. Singing better than Barry Summer. Singing better than Celine Dion. You guarantee? Because if you get first degree and the state already have these evidence DNA for place you there, so even if you did not wasn't one of the person that sparked the fire, that alone them can charge you for everything. But it appears that the state might be looking at what me don't say a bigger fish for fry, a wider net, because with a key witness like what me don't say Nightingale, man. Blue Jman. Hummingbird, man. Dr. Birdman. All of them things they are bird. And you know, so the bird them like for twilly, 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 twilly. You are gonna think. So, from my deduction, because there is a serious allegation on the table here. First degree, double first degree. You definitely are going to sit down in that chair all life, you know. So, you probably know same can get a 15 or a 20. Still young. Him born May 25th. That's 05. I don't know, yeah, 5 of May. May 25th, 1996. The arrest sheet says his race is B. I don't know if I bad. His race is B. So I think he a bad, that mean. Him sex a M. So him a yard man, so I must many that M that stand for. And him date of birth, like me say, May 25th, 1996. I'm saying I'm located in the Broward County main jail. Expected release date. Them not have nothing there. The original charge was murder, first degree, premeditated. Now the change of charge is murder, dangerous, depraved, without premeditative. So the only thing what change is the premeditative to without premeditative. So I sing a one throne, if you drop it down to like second degree, still can get fry and finally be free. Or you can see a little life because he's young. And America and Jamaica have a good relations. And Jamaica probably want to give him a next thing. But he might do at least a 15. You can think. Now remember, say him still depend the immigration hold. And that is just technicality. Because America just a show Jamaica saying bold. Red, green and gold like Rastafari soldier. You see when you go foreign and you paper them straight. You just go foreign and you move straight. You are going to. And you see when you're there foreign, especially when you don't have no papers, you not even move straight, you move squeaky. You are going to. And them boy I mess up things for people, man. You see, me get a chance to look up all the definition, cause it on the same chapter and the same section as the same charge. Them just make him feel like say, yo, we make you live. But you have to give. You are going to. Boy, I'm big up all the people them we watch. Boy, heal up my Empress up in Florida there. I see her up on Facebook and share up the thing Stash Pash. Yeah, big up Stash Pash. Yeah. You see all the people them up in New York, we find this case interested. I really appreciate love all of the sharing and all the subscribing when I get. Yeah. But you can look on Muscleman and Fordlawd that's up on the screen. Dwayne Francis and Jeffrey Murray. I mean, you can see say the people them feel like a them son them lose or them know someone in a situation like this. And then me no mean for sound all samba. But from a little bit, me hear the people them say Jamaica is a paradise. Many books. Jamaica have over 2 million people stop over every year as tourists. That means the population will live at Jamaica, come at Jamaica every year and not live at Jamaica. And Jamaica is one of 2 places, countries, islands that have more people that's born there that live out of there. And the number one reason why people, when me talk to them and them forward at Jamaica, me I wonder why you done there in a cold up in New York, you know them places, why you do them, why you gone to the other place gone work for people? The number one reason people them say them love them life and Jamaica not safe, and them blame all kind of people, from the people themselves, from the bad man them, the dan them, the government them. But a country, a island, a paradise like Jamaica, where homes are selling for $1,850,000 US. And there's Jamaicans that born at Jamaica and have to run away from Jamaica because of the violence that perpetuates against Jamaicans. When you hear violence perpetuate against certain other nations in Jamaica itself, and it's because of the don't care nature and the devaluation of the lives of our brother and sister. And it hurt my heart that we ourselves have not established a value system amongst ourselves and show the people that have kept us captive with the violence, home and abroad. Because again, it's been documented that where this incident took place between Jman and alleged other members of the Bossed RG city are predominantly Jamaican communities, and it is not a good reflection of our mentality to take this from yard to abroad. It hurt families and friends many places, even if they don't know these young men that are involved, because it's tragic also for Jman, a young 26-year-old. Him have mother, him have family, and they too have no control in this downward spiral of young men life. And it's tragic. It's tragic. May I tell you straight up, Yardy, it not right. Home and abroad, we're playing to the men and the women, the community, for us to do the right thing, to do right, to secure a safer environment, a safer Jamaica for the youth, for the future, for the potential. There are many people such as Sam Shaw, Paul Bogle, Marcus Garvey, Nani, heroes of our country, Bob Marley, that champion the safety, love, and the potential that we as a nation, if we gather together, can attain. And we let our heroes, our forefathers, our mothers, our ancestors shed their blood, their tears, put it in the work to give us our freedom so we can have our potential to attain what we want and what we have established and displayed amongst ourselves in all the community that you could say is a Jamaican community worldwide in England, in America, New York, Lauderhill, Georgia, Yaganti, from Clarendon to St. Anne, St. Mary, St. Catherine, St. Andrew, St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover. All we have been doing is projecting and perpetuating vileness against ourselves. It's common for our newspaper say the bloodletting continue, as if we are vampires. We promote the looting and pollution and desecration of our women, children in our music. It becomes culturally habit. We're desensitized to the violence and we act like we don't care. People, if you hear the trauma and the disappointment in my voice, I'm telling you, as a Jamaican that is proud, that emulate to me the most enlightened, the most clean at heart person, the iconic man in Jamaica, the Rasta man. And it's no accident me look like this, because I connect, I recognize how Jamaicans look down upon Rasta man, because the Rasta man is clean in his meds. Me not talk about his physical. The Rasta man is not promoting nothing vile or unsanitary to the people. And just like the so-called man who call Christ, as he try to live or anthropomorphize, the spiritual deity of the Most High, gonna cast him down, because we want to continue to perpetuate the negativity that we call bad mind, the jealousy, the envious of our brother and sister, the degradation of our community, the destruction of our family, just for self-worthiness or for material gain. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a shame that we see another so-called producer, just like Miller 9, Yoaganti, another artist, name being implicated in the destruction of his brothers in this case, where multiple families are grieving for days, weeks, where people who don't even know these people are familiar with them, are in tune for weeks now, almost a month, leaving their comments, sharing the files, connecting, because they either have a family member that have been through this, or know of friends and families that have been through these dramas, these traumas. Jah know my families and friends. It's a shame. It appears that Jman might be talking to the Broward County and the Lauderhill police officer, the sheriff them there in a Broward County already posted and said that they have videos, they have confidential witnesses. So it appears that the heat might be on Jahreme Shelton, aka Jman, the alleged producer of dancehall artist Squash. Yeah, he has been charged with the brutal slaying of the two Lauderhill resident U.S. citizen Jamaican born muscle man, real name Dwayne Francis, and Fordlawd, real name Jeffrey Murray. It appears that he might be cooperating, like me did tell you, say. I am the first one get catch, so might as well him turn nightingale. Yeah, because if him don't turn nightingale, everything will happen, and him a go take a test. And trust me, him not go pass, him a go fail. I either life or the cheer him woulda get. So remember, when the heat is up in the kitchen, I guarantee you gon' sweat. So know the right thing when you do. When you run up in a uncle some place, especially if you're illegal, tippy-toe, me mean fi slow down the pace. Them your man ya gone full rev. Them say a fully mad. Me no know, them say a fully bad, but a fully mad. And a whole heap of family turn fully sad. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rastafari Soldier here of Deep Roots TV. I'm reporting live from the Deep Roots studio. Here's an update on the case of one Jahreme Shelton, aka Jman. In the case of the massacre of the two Jamaicans in Lauderhill, Florida, in the Blueberry Condo area. Yeah, I'm talking about the slaying of Jeffrey Murray, aka Fordlawd, and Dwayne Francis, aka Muscle Man. It appears that there have been a change of charge from first-degree murder, premeditated, to second-degree, meaning murder without premeditation. I'm Rastafari Soldier, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for leaving your comment. Thank you for sharing. If you have not subscribed, hit that red subscribe for me. Build up the Rastaman panel. Welcome to Deep Roots TV, the Rastaman channel. I'm more life and I'm more joy and I'm more in happiness, ladies and gentlemen. Just leave your comment. Let me know what we can do better. Your organ tea. If you put some more holes in these criminals like a sweater. Bless up yourself.
So from them mix with the fire, them have to mix with the lightning. Them mix with the lightning, them have to mix with the thunder. Them mix with the thunder, them got to mix with the world. And they so black people put the wicked them under. Hey Babylon, me see them a fret and them a wonder. Who flash the lightning and who roll the thunder? Deep Roots flash the lightning and him roll the thunder. Babylon, me see that them a panda. Look how much of the youth them well them shut and kill, look how much them put under. How much of the youth them well them send a dove cut ya. Where Babylon the fire burn no longer. Babylon Deep Roots full of say you can't turn ya. Fire king, Rastaman and a real fire king. Boy, fire king, Rastafari soldier, fire king. Yeah, balalang bang,
Pick up Deep Roots TV. Respect, make sure to tune in the year every time. We're watching Deep Roots TV.
My name is Akaya, and you're watching Deep Roots TV.
Watching Deep Roots TV.
Deep Roots TV.
You're watching Deep Roots TV.
Deep Roots TV.
Log on Deep Roots.
Hello, I am Carla. I am watching Deep Roots TV.
This the Lioness. Log on to Deep Roots TV.
On parle français, sa femme est française, donc on dit bonjour.